What's up, everyone? Apparently not my camera. 1 second. I really have to remember to turn that camera on. Come on. 1 second. Really? Gonna be a dick like that? This is why I should check things before the stream. Hold on. Use the backup camera here. 1 second. We're working on getting this guy going. Okay. So I rebooted the machine, and now it's not wanting to work. That's just great. Hold on. Hold on. It is never a stream without tech issues. Wait, where the fuck is my camera? Hold on. Probably gonna need an unplug and plug back in. Let's get this going. This is what I get for rebooting my computer. God damn it, Windows. Okay. Unplug it. And plug it back in. Okay, now it looks like we got some power. Thank you for the follow, Silabon. Even though we are having tech issues. No. God damn it. Why are you not working today? Hold on. So this camera's working fine. There shall be chaos in the stream. Yeah, everything was working fine. Then I rebooted, and then, you know, how that works. Go to the camera hub and see what's going on. Okay. That's working. Yeah, Vampire, we'll just blame you. It's all your fault. So, I'm wondering, I'm just gonna, let's see. A video capture device. Sony ZV-E10. Hold on, so if we do this here, hang it out. Makes me wonder. It was working perfectly fine. Then we did a Windows update, and then everything just, decided to go to hell. Fine. Hold on. Elgato HD60S. And wonder if I have to reinstall the driver. What's up, Hans? How's it going? Okay, let's go and see. Is there a new driver or something? Or leave it to Windows to be like, hey, yeah, we're gonna mess all your shit up. Legacy products, HD60S. I really hope it did not just shit the bed. I mean, I got another capture card. That's not a big deal. It's just annoying. Seems about right for Windows. Yeah, that's Windows for you. Give me 1 second. It's a bit less than ideal, but I bought this a while ago, and then I'm like, wait, my capture card actually works with it. It was just the other camera that was the issue. And then I thought about, should I just return this and get my money back? And I'm like, I was talking with a friend of mine, and I'm like, you know what's probably going to end up happening? It's going to shit the bed, and then I'm going to wish that I had it. All right. Let's see. Got a cam link over here. 1 second. If we can, yep, these are 3.0 ports. Let's see if we can get this quick and dirty. Okay, it did something when I unplugged that. Hey! There's something. And then it froze. Yeah, of course I want Camera Hub Dev access. God damn it, Bitdefender. There we go. Quick and dirty. But it'll work for now. Not the prettiest connection because it's literally just sticking right out the computer on the USB 3 port over here. But she'll do for now. What's a tech stream without tech issues? Am I right? Let me move my Apple Watch charger over there. And then bring down the monitor over here. Have I seen the new next-gen Xbox consoles going to run Windows so you can play Steam? Yeah, I don't know if it's that. I know it's going to be Xbox. It's basically Microsoft running scared because Valve read the writing on the wall that Microsoft had coming. 1 second, let me, I gotta switch back to the proper scene, because that was just a test scene. The mini laptop, there's no new update on it yet. PCBWay has an estimated manufacturing for the front cover, which should fix the Wi-Fi issues and thermal issues on the 20th. And then it should be shipped out. So I'm hoping that I'll have it in my hands end of the month. So there's no other update with it. You'll hear about it when I do. Probably on Discord, Mastodon, Blue Sky, all those different platforms before the end of the day. Not end of the day, but whenever I get it. I'm in Hell Desk, remotely learning Linux, hoping to be assist admin or something better. Tips. Home labbing, tinkering. You can always join the Discord that we have. There's tons of people in there that actually share a lot of different ideas. There's some helpful guides that I think HBX actually posted. There's a PDF that's 14.5 megabytes with tons of different virtual labbing ideas and everything. I think Xbox is just going to virtualize Steam OS, so performance might be slightly less than running games directly. They won't need to virtualize it. Here's the thing a lot of people don't realize when it comes to Xbox. Y'all realize Xbox is just Windows. That's all it is, pared down and customized. It's Windows in a custom format. And if you actually think about it even further, if I recall, I think Xbox is using an AMD CPU, if I recall. Like, Xbox in the latest generations are x86, if I'm not mistaken. They haven't been PowerPC based since the 360. Are you partnered up with them now? On PCBWay? Yeah, I'm partnered with PCBWay on this project. They were kind enough to sponsor the lid that I'm working on to improve the thermals and the Wi-Fi performance. And they are going to also, you know, pay me a little bit of money to promote them. Yeah, they use AMD Zen too. Can you give us a rundown privacy systems for your phones from browser and social media? It's just as simple as on iPhone, you have a basic iPhone. Don't do stupid things with it. On Android, install Graphene OS. Don't do stupid things with it. The honest truth is, most of the time people are talking about, well, I need this super thing. No, you don't. Like, even I'm going to tell you as a cybersecurity professional, most of y'all that are like, I use Tails to be private. No, you don't. You're doing the same exact shit you do on Tails as you would do on a regular browser. And even then, Tails is not the best solution for most of you. Unix would be, if you were going that route. But even then, Tor makes sense if you're trying to get around censorship, things like that. I think people oversell it, just like they oversell VPNs. I mean, I was arguing with some schmuck that's like, you know, like talking about, well, I need a VPN to, you know, prevent DDoS and everything on a video game. And my answer was, if you really think that people really care that much, and he was like arguing about it. And I got into the discussion with him a little bit further, and I realized what he was saying, like, because he's like, I'm like, what's your background in cybersecurity? He's like, well, I'm in school. And I'm like, nope, you don't know the field yet. I'm like, if you really think the average person is really that concerned about DDoS in a video game, my response would be, find a fucking non-shitty video game that allows you to get DDoS'd or DOS'd. If you truly need Tor or Tails, you're not using Firefox. Yeah, the average person... Do you mean doxed? No. DOS'd. Denial of service. You have DDoS, which is distributed denial of service. All that is just a DOS that's distributed. That's all the difference is. You can overwhelm someone's internet very easily if you yourself have one single pipe that can overwhelm them. The average person has 1 gigabit or less. You don't need a DDoS to overtake people. A lot of people do that, but it's just a matter of you just overwhelm that connection. And honestly, it's script kiddie shit. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm their greatest marketing partner on PCBWay. There's some better ones, like Stranger Parts, I think works with them. There's a few other companies, I think, that have worked with them and hosts and everything. There's downloaded Linux on my Macs, 10 minutes, updated and upgraded it. Now what? You use it. You tinker with it. You go look up things you can, you know, do whatever. It's like you just gave me the answer. Like, let me put it this way. Here's what you just basically explained. I'm not trying to make funny, but I want you to understand just how ridiculous it sounds. I just installed Windows on my computer. Now what? I just installed Mac on my computer. Now what? I just installed FreeBSD on my computer. Now what? They all have the same impact of, Whatever the fuck you want, buddy. It's your computer. I'm just here to make a party. Hey, Seeknay, how's it going? Is graphene really OS really a thing? I really don't know about it. Yeah. It's probably one of the most hardened Android distributions out there. I will admit that the dev community can be just a little bit toxic, not in the like politically toxic way, but like they definitely have the vibe of, have you ever seen those the Prius episode of South Park when they're smelling their own farts and there's the cloud of smug? That's Graphene OS. At least their dev community. I got into a few arguments with them because I tried to explain to them, like, not everyone is going to want nor have access to a Google Pixel. And if your threat model involves not using Google hardware, then Graphene OS is not an option for you. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Pixel phones, but yeah. Oh, speaking of Pixel, I got my Pixel Watch 2 in. I found a watch on eBay for $60. I'm beginning my tests with Graphene OS, being a daily driver phone for myself, and seeing what I can do to de-Applefy myself. Now, the one upsetting thing that I came to the realization of is I use AirTags for a few things, and I'm never going to be able to completely get away from them. So I think I'm still always going to be, sub-kernel. I think I'm always going to have an Apple device in one way, shape, or another. But I definitely want to, and to be honest, I'm always going to have, like, the most basic iPhone. I have an iPhone 15. If I were to get a new iPhone, I'm not saying I would right now, because I still got AppleCare, iPhone 16e. Your thoughts on EOS? It's another one. It's another option out there. It's okay, but I would prefer Graphene OS when given the choice because it has more security hardenings. Better check his Slack. I only needed VPN to access YouTube in high school. Man, I remember when we used to install proxies to get around that in Firefox. This was back in middle school, high school, yeah. I forgot there was a water here. Give me 1 second. Oh, I started watching a very, very funny show called, was it The Righteous Gems or something like that? It's got John Goodman and a few good actors. I forget all their names. Couple of them you'd know. One came from Workaholics. The other one is, shit, I forget his name. He's funny as fuck. Yeah, I remember using Tor just to get around school blocking, just to watch YouTube. Yeah, that was before firewalls got smart to be able to let you, block them. In different ways. I just watched I Married a Homeless Billionaire. It's gonna be Elon Musk in a few months if all can go according to God's plan. Speaking of which, did you see that Tesla tumbled another 5% today? I think it's doing some dead cat bounces. Yeah, like, I graduated in, like, the late 2000s, and things were a lot simpler back then. They really were. Yeah, I remember, oh yeah. You're a little baby. Of course you're gonna say that, Colonel. You're getting old enough to be close to my grandfather. iPhone or Graphene OS? If I have to choose one, why? It depends. So, did my camera just freeze? Hold up, did my camera just freeze? God damn it. Oh yeah, the Tesla fire. Yeah, that was fun. Okay. Nope. God damn it. Is it something with the camera? Oh no, the USB just messed up in it. I think it's trying to install like the driver or something. It's being derpy. I hate Windows, yes I do. Yep, it's not liking the cam link for some reason over here. And it was working absolutely just fine a second ago. Go figure. Well, I'm curious. Where's the summary bot? It should be there. So I think it's something to do with the Elgato drivers not liking the Windows update. I'm just curious if I poke this in another... Okay, I plugged it in through my keyboard. Now it seems to be okay. Well, it may have just been the USB port on the front I/O. I just didn't like it. Let me know if that freezes again. Please, chat. It's been working fine for a while, and then all I did was I woke up this morning really early, did some Windows updates on it before I went to work, and then shut down the machine, and then came back, and then boop. Yeah, like I turned everything off. Once in a while I do that. Alright, so let's catch up on the the Tesla dealership set on fire in Vegas. I think they've been set on fire in a few places. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know, yeah. They're down 50%. Yeah, Tesla's been down for a minute. What service do you recommend for hosting VMs in the cloud, like Google Cloud? If you're talking about, like, Google Cloud, business-wise, I'm more partial to AWS. I will not lie, there's a lot of bells and whistles and a lot of tinkering, and you can easily get lost in it, but it is one of the most powerful systems. It's also a little bit expensive, comparatively. You've also got Microsoft Azure, if you're more in the Microsoft camp on things. I'm not particularly a fan of Google Cloud, in particular. Well, Google in general. Now, if you're looking for other, options out there, you've got Hetzner, you've got OVH, you've got DigitalOcean, you've got Linode. But by far, AWS is one of the most capable systems out there. There's a reason why a lot of the world runs on AWS. Now, let me make this very clear. For the love of God, don't deploy all your shit on US East 1. I don't know why everyone says, deploy on AWS. We're just going to put it on US East 1. And then US East 1 goes down, and then the entire internet goes... You've got several regions to work out of. And also, for many of you, you can find a region closer to you that'll give you less latency for your different things. And you can distribute it across different regions, too. What service do you... Oh, yeah, so... Because their cars look like a dumpster. Oh, did you hear that the light bars that were installed in the Tesla trucks apparently aren't road legal? I was reading something that they said that the Tesla light bars that were supposed to be stock on a certain version are glued on, and there's wires exposed. And they won't attach the wires. You have to, because they're technically not road legal. Too far west for UK servers. Wait, what? You got US East 2. You got US West 1. But yeah. You got a few options. My university campus doesn't allow Windows-based computers to use a VPN, SSH, and RDP, so I have to set my Windows device to route Wi-Fi through my phone in order to allow me to use my Linux desktop to RDP into Windows laptop using Nord's Meshtastic VPN system. Ew. Nord. I just don't care for Nord because they fumbled the ball so hard a few years ago when there was a security issue with them. And the funny thing was, the security issue wasn't a major one. It was relatively minor. But they had to get pressure applied on them from several security researchers to do disclosure on the issue, which then made the entire cybersecurity community go, buddy, here. Let's do this right. The entire cybersecurity community basically went, buddy, come on, really? And that's why I keep that camera. Calling it a dumpster is a compliment. Maybe that's why raccoons keep trying to actually go into the trunks of the cyber trucks, because they think they're dumpsters. I hear Elon's babysitter said he opened a portal with ancient Africans and caused the Mandela... What the fuck? Bro, whatever you're on, please share it with the rest of the class. Vampire Lord calling out Siri bot. What service? Oh yeah, we already answered that. I bought a USB voltage manager meter to troubleshoot intermittent USB ports. I have one of those, but I don't think these ports are designed on the front of the computer for like heavy sustained loads. So I temporarily routed it through the USB 3 port on my keyboard. So the System 76 launch and launch heavy keyboards have a 4-port USB 3 keyboard in there, or USB hub, 2 C's and 2 A's. But yeah, it seems to be working so far. I think that might have been part of the issue. I work in Europe, so no problem. My problem, I'm too far. Oh yeah, you already answered. Got the question about the iPhone. No, I didn't. I said that basically, for the most part, just don't do anything stupid. The reality is, most of y'all are trying to use your phones as fucking supercomputers, when the reality is, your phone is a goddamn phone. Don't think that you can use your phone as anything more than a phone. And for those of you out there that are just saying, hey, I want my phone to be a computer. No, it's a little computer. It's like kind of like this guy. You can have so much you can do with it, but you have to temper your expectations. It's a phone. And I think the problem that we have with a lot of people getting into tech is they've grown up around phones expecting phones to do everything, when in reality they don't understand there's a limitation between a phone and a computer. You make a vid about Linux clean maintenance, can't find it anywhere. It's called apt update, apt upgrade, apt auto clean. That does most of your stuff. Linux doesn't blow it up like Windows computers does. You can use like BleachBit, The same thing that I recommend on Windows to do junk cleaning. But for the most part, it doesn't clutter up like Windows does. Unless, like, there's application bloat, but that's not Linux specific. That's application bloat. That's a matter of your applications. Crazy looking boat. From what I know, AWS is one of the most finicky that has a pretty big learning curve. That's everything in tech. A lot of things in tech have a huge learning curve and they're finicky and everything until you learn about how they work. Once you learn about terraforming, though, you can pretty much use any single platform out there. Once you learn the nuances of each platform, terraforming is your friend. I started doing terraforming 2 years ago, going into a job that had it. But yeah. Now it's like amazing. I love it because, you know, if you do anything manually, you have to remember all the options you set up. If you terraform a thing, everything's set up. If that state file is there, you can do anything. And the state files, by the way, you can create an S3 bucket with a DynamoDB table for referencing to store the state files in there so you don't have the state files local. There's tons of ways to work around this. There's tons of guides. Trust me with that. AWS with terraforming, or even if you want to use any other platform, is great. Then learn about secrets management. You can use Doppler, which I like Doppler. I've been tinkering with that quite a lot in my home lab. You've got AWS Secrets Manager if you're in AWS. You've got HashiCorp Vault, I think it is. You got a few options out there for secrets management. Don't hard code your goddamn secrets. More about Python bloat. Need 2, 3.2, 3.11, 12, 13. Well, that's more feature sets for a lot of different things, but you shouldn't be on Python 2. Python 2 is EOL. 3.11 and 3.12 are still supported from my understanding, but I've, on my other laptop, I've been setting up Python 3.13 for different things because I just want to, every time I set up a new system, I set up things for Python in the latest version, and then I stick around with that probably for a while. Which keyboard do I use? I use a System 76 launch heavy on the Linux box and a System 76 launch on the Windows streaming box, and that they're both using Kale Brown switches. They work pretty nicely. Companies are trying to make phones into computers, and I think that's kind of dumb. Because here's the thing. I don't want my phone to do everything that my computer does. I like the idea of hardware segmentation. Let me explain. My phone should be my phone, my computer should be my computer, and I also like my music player to be my music player. I don't like to mix the three all that much. Now, if I'm in a car, yeah, I'll use my phone to be a music player into the stereo, because the stereo on a car is a much better DAC, even if it's Bluetooth, and Bluetooth is an abomination, and we need something better for audio. I digress. But I will say that I absolutely love my little Tangara music player for my everyday music enjoyment. When I have to type on phone, I'll be like, wait until I get home. Yeah, like, typing on a phone is a pain. Even if you use, like, mobile keyboards and all that, yeah. I have to type on a phone. I'd be like, wait, I wait to be clean. I received a UEFI update shit, and I will not apply it. UEFI is kind of annoying. I'm still partial to old-fashioned BIOS, and from what I understand, there's a lot of enterprises that still do. Last I checked, unless Google's changed their attitude, they were even in the same boat where they preferred deploying BIOS instead of UEFI for their own internal servers, their custom hardware and everything. Flatpak can get bloated with drivers, but a simple one-line command cleans it up. Oh yeah, Flatpak, a lot of things can get bloated. It's more about Python. Oh, we talked about that. DNA storage going anywhere. You, but I need anything other than the master branch on Python. I make an env. Well, you're supposed to make a virtual environment for each Python project so you can isolate the different libraries you're using, because if you make a global library and call upon it, the issue is one app you get might work with it and another app won't. So what you want to do is create a virtual environment for each project so that way you can isolate your libraries and everything. It's annoying, but it's useful because I've run into that issue too many times where I'm at work and one developer has this environment and one other developer has this environment and they just do not want to work nice. Because, like, you'll notice, like, certain libraries will be certain versions and other ones will, yeah. Oh, the UEFI thing? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that UEFI thing. Yeah, I think that's in a Pop! OS update. Won't kill you, but yeah. No secrets, just go in the environment. I'm currently using KV Vault. I don't put secrets in the environment. I put a note in the environment file to reference into the secrets manager that I'm using. Actually, I call upon them directly in the scripts most of the time. So I prefer doing AWS Secrets Manager or Doppler. That's where I deal with a lot of my stuff. Yeah, I just started using at Google Home and Health when Pi 2 went EOL. The conversion, knowing nothing about Python, was an interesting challenge. Oh, I bet. ComfyUI just went from 3.11 to 3.12. There are some changes between the major branches. I don't remember what the specifics are, but yeah. Company is moving. What should I ask my boss if I can have? I'm a little bit broad there. Like, have what? I'm missing some things there. You might have cut that off. Which do you prefer, Molvad VPN or Proton VPN? Yes. I have a whole video talking about on TikTok the differences between the two, and I think I even included it on YouTube. But before you actually go, I need a VPN, consider how you're actually browsing the internet and accessing the internet. Most of y'all emphasize way too much on a VPN being a magic silver bullet, when in reality, you need to change the way you're interacting with the internet. What I mean by that is you're probably using a VPN and then logging into all the same sites that you would anyway. That's not really adding any more privacy than you would think. What, your IP is going to be changed? Big deal. You're logging into Facebook, you're logging into all these other social media apps that already have your PII, they're already connecting you, and they're just saying, oh, they're using a VPN. Nice. Bluetooth supports 7 channels, including the host. Better audio is always possible. The stack just wasn't made for that. Well, Bluetooth was originally made as a wireless version of RS-232. Serial. What question, Crispy? If you haven't realized, I got a lot going on in terms of different people asking things on 3 different platforms. I feel like 90% of normies can use their phone as a computer. Well, yeah, 90% of people just need a web browser. That's the honest truth. 90% of people do very basic things on their machine. And it's all run on a web browser. It's a little bit different than it used to be where we had dedicated apps for everything. Now everything does run on a web browser. I want you to think about this for a second. Do you realize that Discord, the Discord application, is just their website for chatting wrapped in a Chromium wrapper? I'm not bullshitting you. It is. You'd be surprised how many applications you're grabbing are just a wrapper for a website. Even your local apps. There are some exceptions to this, but yeah. Discord, Spotify, probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Apple Music is around that line of thinking. I could be wrong. Any advice on learning, studying CCNA? Feels like there's tons to remember, like details and info. So I've never gone for the CCNA. I did go for CISSP. Practice tests. Practice tests will really help you out. I mean, study as much as you can with the official books and everything like that. But the practice tests are going to let you know where your weaknesses are. I'm going to be getting back into studies for my ham radio licensing. And later on in the year, I want to go for my CCSP, Certified Cloud Security Practitioner, which has a lot of overlap with CISSP, which I already got. And CISSP is the only cert that I actually have. Just, I don't have Security Plus. I don't have any of those other ones. Go big or go home, I guess, huh? Yeah, let's see. Python 3.9 plus forces an environment and refuses global changes. Your background sounds like Body Party by Ciara. Who that is? I feel old. I used to be hip to music. That statement just made me feel older. Let's see. You have to force it to install packages on global. That's good to know. That must have changed since I switched versions. What's up, local IT? Thank you for the little gift over there. Thank you. Everyone's been sending gifts over on the TikTok side. As a developer, where my sysadmin has different environments for each app, for us. Yes, Docker containers for each app. Yeah, Docker's nice. You've also got, there's many different ways to do this. You've got ECS, EKS. You got, Docker, Kubernetes, and a few other things. Or Kubernetes just Docker? I'm having a brain fart right now. I'm sorry. Quantum computing, cybersecurity, specific, and cryptography. What is your opinion, Found Master? Well, those are words. In quantum computing, I mean, you just gotta wait for post-quantum cryptography to come about. Now, there are people talking about, we've already implemented post-quantum cryptography. A lot of it's experimental. We don't know what we don't know yet. So there's gonna be some levels of uncertainty until things go in. Shiva Soldi remembers having a floppy disk game. Hey, Vampire? Fuck you! I bought brand new floppies. Where's my floppy disk drive? Nope, that's my USB hub. There it is. There's my floppy disk drive with a new USB-C connection. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. USB-A and C on a floppy disk. They need a Chromebook and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much true for a lot of people if we're talking about how the average person works. I mean, I remember my grandmother was conned into by my family buying a MacBook. And I was one of the few people, this was years ago, that put my foot down and I said, do not get my grandmother a MacBook. And like, why not? And I'm like, she doesn't need to buy a full goddamn computer that's going to cost her close to $1,000, $1,500, whatever the price was for the one she got. I said, this is a woman who's on Medicaid. And they're like, yeah, but it's great. And I'm like, y'all are rich, and I'm not saying that like to be like, oh, you know, you're rich for having a Mac. No. They have money. Part of my family has money. And then I'm on the side of the family that actually, you know, is real working class. Anyway, like they're a little out of touch. And then my grandmother has the Mac die, and she's like, well, I want to go get a new Mac. And I'm like, you got $1,500 or at least 1,000? And she's like, no. And I'm like, all right, we're going to Micro Center. We're getting you $200 Chromebook. And she was happier for it. Why? Because she didn't have to worry about, like, a lot of the computer issues that, you know, happen with whether it's Mac, Windows, Linux, especially with boomer and old people, you know, where they just bloat up the computer and then it just doesn't work. Whereas with my grandmother, it was like, what do you do all day? Well, I get on my Gmail, I email family, I get on Facebook and talk to my family and look at pictures, and then I look up flights and plan to go see my family, and then I play solitaire. She's been fucking happier with the $200 Chromebook because my support calls literally turned from, all right, let me come over and do this, clean out, well, do whatever, you know, clean out some junk, to, your computer's not working? Turn it off? Turn it back on. Is it working? Great. Talk to you later. She could use a track phone. Yeah, that's another thing. My family talked her into getting an Android phone. It was a weird combo. They were like, yes, get an Android phone. You'll be happy. You know, like, we need a phone for her. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Man, you look like if a man and a woman had a child together, you biological motherfucker. I don't know why moderation held that back, because that's a fact. I mean, a man and a woman did come together to have me. I am the child of a mother and a father. Shitty mother and father, but a mother and father nonetheless. Hubert and I just can handle doctor. Okay. Marketing over hypes how ready it is. I had Commander Keen on 5 1/4 inch discs. See? You're older than me, Signe. There you go. My first video game was a 6-disc installation of Microsoft Flight Sim. Now the current Microsoft Flight Sim couldn't fit on 6 DVDs. If I'm not mistaken. Sounds about right. What is the first and second most secure browser? Not Chromium ones, right? The first most secure browser is being off the internet. The second most secure browser, well, they all suck in different ways, but I'd have to say probably like LibreWolf, but LibreWolf has its issues in terms of usability on different websites. I've been banned in 3 chats for that goddamn message. Well, those must have been some motherfuckers that don't have 2 brain cells to rub together to figure out that, yes, having a man and a woman together makes a child. It's just facts. I mean, we're LGBTQ friendly over here, but those are facts. You need an X. You need a Y. Give me an X. Give me Y. Take used to you judging them for the looks. Well, they must not have looked that smart if they didn't think that joke through. Look, very omniphobic of you. Here's the reality, okay? I do not hate any group more than anyone in particular. I am an equal opportunity hater. Okay? Everyone gets hated on equally in my eyes. And I think that's the way it should be. Whether you're dude, dudette, your genitalia is internal, external, they, them, he, she, y'all all gonna get hated on for one reason or another. You can make lab-grown people, too. Is that like the Schmeat version of, people? The served man! It's a cookbook! That's a Twilight reference. I remember when you hated on me for using GoDaddy. Yeah, I will hate on people more for using GoDaddy than I will for your genitalia. Like, I'm just gonna say it outright. Yes. You do deserve some kind of, hate for using old websites that upcharge people and, frickin' rake them over the coals for unnecessary features that are included in Cloudflare for 1/3 the price. Also, I think that includes, I want to make sure this, I think if I'm not mistaken, X is actually hosted on GoDaddy. Hold up. Yes, it is! I want you to see this, all right? X.com. I want you to see this, all right? X, if you do a who is on it, where is it located? GoDaddy! Roast those motherfuckers! Is incognito the dark mode? Wait, what? No! The dark web. No. Incognito is not dark web. Incognito is one of those overhyped pieces of crap things. Well, not crap. I mean, all incognito does is give you a new browser that doesn't save the cookies and the history on it. So you can have a completely different session that people can't locally access what you're doing on the machine. It does zero to benefit you when you are browsing the internet. The benefit is merely on the local machine. Like, if you are really that ashamed that you can't, tell your significant other, yes, I do watch adult content. What are you gonna do about it? This is for you, you Mormon fucker. I'm a big Linux guy. Like, size-wise big, or that you like Linux? Equal opportunity hate here. I call myself fruity. You call yourself whatever you want, just don't call me late. Like your t-shirt. Yeah, I took these from the Datadog user groups. Vendor shirts are just very comfy. And it makes it even better when they're free. So, like, when they weren't looking, I stole 3 of these. It's like, here's one shirt. Thank you for the follow, Bandicoot. Wait, what do you recommend, then? I recommend people learn how to use the internet more securely than for worry about what browser they're actually using. And then on that front, use browsers that are open source and a bit more transparent in what they're doing. So, I mean, I use Firefox daily. And if you don't like Firefox, you've got Zen, you've got Florp, you've got LibreWolf, you've got 3 forks based off of Firefox that are all great in different ways that work with Firefox extension. If you want a Chromium-based browser, Brave isn't too bad. Oh, instead of GoDaddy, Cloudflare. Cloudflare is a host I recommend very often. If you have the money... Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Like Elon Musk does, you should be putting money into Mark Monitor. Now, you and I don't have the kind of money for Mark Monitor. Mark Monitor is like $10,000 a month, but they are a very, very secure DNS registrar. Like, if you're in an enterprise, consider Mark Monitor. I've seen them in passing, and the people that I know use a lot. There's also Pork Bun. That seems to work pretty well, too. But I like Cloudflare for a lot of my stuff. Cloudflare I think is like $9 a month. Well, no, $9 a year for the domains. Yeah, Cloudflare for the poor people. Cloudflare does not upcharge, from my understanding, on the ICANN costs. ICANN is an international consortium that, like, keeps the internet running, more or less. I'm simplifying this. And when you pay for a website, you're paying for fees to go to ICANN for the registrar fees and everything like that. Cloudflare, from what I recall, isn't really making money on the domains. GoDaddy is charging, last I checked, it would be like $30 a year for a basic.com with the privacy protections that Cloudflare includes for only $9 a year. Not affiliated with them, just saying they're worth it. Have you tried FreeBSD before? Hell yeah. pfSense, my firewall I use, is FreeBSD. I like the networking stack inside of FreeBSD better than I do Linux. So Linux uses IP tables and NetFilter. It's all right. But once you start doing some heavy stuff, you're going to want PF. PF basically is a combination of the both. And if I remember, what was it? It also allows better parsing of different things. If you've ever tried to manage IP tables at scale, it's a bit cumbersome, and then you normally have to use IP set to layer on top of it. And it's just annoying. Let's see. I recommend learning proxies in Tor. Why not? Because you can do a lot more with privacy that don't depend on that. Proxies in Tor, I mean, Tor, let me put it this way. I'm not hating on Tor whatsoever. I'm a big supporter of Tor, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, and the Tor Foundation. I'm a big supporter of them. My issue is that people do not understand the use case around Tor. And the honest truth is, the average person in free countries, although it's questionable if you can say that about the United States anymore, but I digress, don't need Tor as much. However, I do like to use Tor to be able to communicate to people who are in more oppressed countries. A lot of people like to say, oh, Tor is where all the boogeyman and all the, the bad things happen, the bad people. Do you know how many people in the LGBTQ community that I've talked to that are in oppressed countries like Saudi Arabia and stuff like that that can only have a voice because of Tor? Or have access to proper journalism because of Tor? This is something I think that a lot of Americans and people in Europe take for granted. That's the honest truth. So if I want to host a website, I should use Cloudflare? Yeah, you can even use Cloudflare Pages. You can statically host a website inside of Cloudflare Pages, and it does a pretty good job. I've done a few projects with it. It works pretty nicely. Cloudflare is also my web application firewall and things like that. So, yeah, it's great to work with. A lot of businesses like it. You daily floor. I mean, it's all right. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm a basic bitch that's used to Firefox. It's crazy how small countries sell their domain names. Oh yeah, like what was it? Tuvalu? Tuvalu is the country behind the .tv domain. And if I recall, let me look this up. Tuvalu income from .tv. Tuvalu makes $5 million annually from the .tv domain name, which represents around 7% of their GDP. You have 7% of a gross domestic product of a country from selling domain names. The US also makes money off of the .us domain. And then there's other domains out there like the .it. I think that's Italy, if I'm not mistaken. There's a few out there. Like, there's this big concern around .io. Because I think that was International Ocean or something like that. If you want some crazy privacy, you can go on Tails. No, if you want crazy privacy, just get off the internet. You'll be insanely private when you're off the internet. And wait till you hear about tin cans and string. Communication off the grid. No electronics. No one can hear unless they're within earshot. What are the 4 browsers I use? Firefox, Libre, Wolf, Brave. Oh, there's more now. Florp and Zen if I'm, just feeling that way. And then I use base Chromium once in a while. Like, I use it for this chat window here. And that was more because I just wanted a separate browser for that whole thing. I want to buy my own domain, but don't know what to call it, name it. I don't want to use my real name. You can use ChatGPT to come up with some suggestions. Just, like, ask it for random names, and you can go through. Every content. What's the most common security mistake you see in production that makes your blood boil? People hard-coding credentials. That's the thing. And humans that, deploy things without actually doing the thing. I mean, testing the thing. Been learning DevOps for 3 months. What should I be confident to start applying? When should I start? Just be confident now. Here's the reality I'm gonna tell you, Faith. Even the people that have been doing this for years, like myself, we feel like we don't know shit at a lot of times. Okay? I've got my CISSP. I've been doing IT and cybersecurity for over 10 years now. I still have days where I feel like I don't know jack shit. And sometimes you have entire paradigm shifts that come in and upend everything you know, and you have to relearn, unlearn what you've learned, do the whole Yoda thing. So, if it gives you any confidence in the fact that we as professionals also lack confidence at times. So you'll be fine. Put your best foot forward. And let me make this, suggestion here. You might stumble at times. You might fall. It doesn't matter how many times you do. It matters how you get back up. And you're going to learn more from failure than you will from success. What's that shirt? It's Datadog. I like Datadog for the sim, the dashboards, and all that. I actually like their stuff. Yes, they are a little bit pricey, but I love their stuff. I think they do a good job. And they make great shirts. Why won't tolerant European countries take in LGBTQ refugees from Saudi Arabia? I don't know. I think Europe's got a lot of their own problems going on, though. And yes, it's sad that, there's people in Saudi Arabia having those issues too. But the world ain't a perfect place. And I can't answer that question. Depending on how dystopian the U.S. becomes under the current president, y'all might be using Tor for that purpose too. If we become that dystopian. Tin cans and string, motherfucker! Here's the thing. I don't think what they're doing is out of malice. I think it's out of incompetence. Because there's been a lot of huge missteps here. And I noticed there's a bunch of idiots who are like, Trump's just playing 5D chess, man. Elon Musk is so smart. He's just playing 5D chess. You don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing because he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. Motherfucker can't even understand why people are protesting his shit. Why his stock's crashing. He's apparently freaking out because he could actually go to the poorhouse. No joke, no joke. There is apparently the understanding that something like if his stock hits $114, that I don't know about that specific number, but that's the number that's been thrown around. He could have a margin call, which forces him to sell off a lot of stock and everything, and then could spiral from there on out. Interesting. Yeah, as best we can go back to blowing horns. Yeah. Better to blow horns than people. Look, if you're into that, I'm not complaining. I'm just not a bottom, okay? I'm a top. You need to communicate by astral projection. I am inside your houses right now. There's so much to learn and relearn. I only memorize based on what I use daily or weekly. Yeah, it's basically just use what you can. Something doesn't break, we can't fix it. I mean, yeah, but when it does, duct tape and WD-40, those fix a lot of problems. Should we short the stock then? That's your own decision here. I'm not going to give you financial advice. I told some friends, should we short the stock back at like Trump did it? And I was like, I should have done it. Confuse your enemies by confusing yourself. Psyduck! Elon Musk! Plays confusion. As IT people are in the constant dilemma between I'm a god and I don't know shit. Yeah, pretty much. That's the honest truth. You're like, woo, victory lap! Oh, fuck me. I got a week's worth of work I gotta figure out. Woo, victory lap! And this is why a lot of us don't have hair. Thoughts on right to repair and companies like Framework? I like right to repair, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of right to repair. I do think it is a valuable thing that we should be doing. Framework, I haven't gotten to try their stuff in a few years, but I remember when I tried their laptops a few years ago, they were very, very flimsy. I didn't care for that, particularly with Framework. But this laptop here is the epitome of open source and right to repair. They have this entire device here fully documented. I can repair, replace every single piece on this thing. If the company goes out of business, they have open sourced the hinge design, everything else. So it'd just be a matter of going and sending the documents over to a company that has hinges and everything. Now, of course, I'm still in the middle of fixing this, but the power of right to repair and open source is that the files here are open sourced, so I'm going to be upgrading the backplate here to fix the problem of thermals and potentially the Wi-Fi signal issue. Because it got me thinking, and I already replaced the battery in here. So, that's the beauty of right to repair, is it allows us to extend, repair, replace all the different devices that we're using on a day-to-day basis. Also, I saw the price of Tesla today. Couldn't get past 230. So there's probably walls of resistance that traders have set up. So what you do is, I think it's called a stop limit. So smart investors, you can do this in cryptocurrency too. What they do is when they buy their assets, they set what's called a stop limit. That if your asset hits a certain price, it will automatically sell off. That way, you can minimize your losses. Now, I will say this. I don't do them because I'm mostly doing ETFs, and ETFs you don't need to worry about too much, but my ETFs were down. I have officially lost about 1% on all of my ETFs. So I pulled out my money. I'm going to use that for tax harvesting. It's not much money, but I pulled out that money, put it into a high-yield savings account, and the ETFs that are making money, which are the ones that I have that are tracking gold, the ones that are tracking cybersecurity, there's ones that are tracking bonds, and another one that's focused on dividends. It's an ETF for dividends. Keeping those in. And I got a new plan I set up for auto investing. Oh, god damn it. TikTok just, cut me off for hate speech and hateful behaviors. All right, let me, Hold on. Let me announce that in the Twitch channel. Hold on. Add everyone if you were watching. Got falsely banned from live for hate speech and hateful behaviors. Yeah, TikTok banned me for hate speech and hateful behaviors. I just appealed it. It's gonna get restored. I can go live in 1 week. It's always hate speech when Tekken's involved. I don't understand why it, like, suddenly just, like, went and hating on me. TikTok is hate speech. The honest truth is, it's hard for me to take. You're not getting flagged, you ain't trying. Flag on the play! Flag on the play! Insulting Elon is hate speech. Only if you're a snowflake. I got a mail from my employer asking me if I want a Lenovo laptop or MacBook for work usage. I picked Lenovo. Yeah, I would pick the Lenovo too. From what I understand, my employer is actually gonna stop deploying MacBooks. My employer and I have a few developers that hate me because I was the guy that figured out how to get Windows subsystem for Linux working on Zscaler, and yeah. Sorry, not sorry. But in my honest opinion, if you're a developer and you can't dev on anything other than a Mac, are you really able to call yourself that great of a developer? Because you should be able to do it on Linux, Mac, or even straight Windows with Windows subsystem for Linux. That's my 2 cents there. A friend of mine went to a MAGA rally just indiscreetly used the Grindr alert. Apparently the reactions were quite... I have never used Grindr. Well, I've used Grindr like once, but the issue that I had with Grindr was, well, I'm not the type of person that's like, let's go fuck right now. I'm the kind of person that's like, I want to date you and get to know you, and then if we have a thing, we can hit it off. But I've always thought about using Grindr at a MAGA rally. I really have. I really have. And apparently there's a lot of people that have. And this is a theory that's been proven time and time again. I believe the most vocal homophobic people are the people that are the most in the closet. Why? Because they're doing whatever they can to divert the attention away from them. That's my view. You can agree with me or disagree with me all you want, but the history of so many homophobic people coming out as having guys or whatever in their bed, yeah. If you go on the ThinkPad subreddit, ThinkPads are always seen doing various messy jobs. Well, they're very rugged and robust. Lenovo is a very solid company. The only reason I've moved away from Lenovo is I'm trying to go harder into more of the Linux first companies. That's a personal choice. But I will never fault anyone who wants to get a Lenovo device. The only complaint I have is that if you're doing government work, you can't use a Lenovo device because of U.S. law. If you're working in the United States for federal government, especially as a contractor, it must be a U.S. company, which is why you predominantly see Dell and HP. But, yeah. You technically could use System 76, from my understanding, because they're made in Colorado. I don't know how Tuxedo Computers would count because they're German. Well, Dell's everywhere. Dell is very cost effective for a lot of government computers and machines. Saw the news where the Trump derangement syndrome senator getting arrested for trying to hook up with a minor. Wait, what? Somebody's got to give me a link of that. Meanwhile, the British Columbia, I presume, government is using ThinkPads to service all remote workers. I think America has a real big problem. I'm just going to be honest. With xenophobia. Not xenophobia. Well, that too. But xenophobia is specifically to Asian people. They're made in Indiana. Also, can you use Steam Decks in the US government? You could, potentially, but I don't think you could unless you have them connected through centralized controls like Active Directory and Intune and things like that. How is MacBook laptops so good on battery life, but laptops with Linux have shit battery life when Mac OS X is built on Unix? Well, mostly it has to do with the... Mac does have the advantage of tight hardware and software integration. This has been the case not just with the ARM CPUs, but even during Intel, the PowerPC years, they've just been able to, because they own the hardware and the software, they can optimize the software for their hardware, and they don't have a wide swath of different hardware configurations. So when they're optimizing for this platform, they're optimizing it for that spec. Whereas to compared, like, go on to Tuxedo Computers, System 76, Lenovo. You not only have different CPU and GPU configurations, you have a variety of different BIOS firmwares inside of there that they support with a wide variety of different, Southbridge, Northbridge, whatever combination you think of. Whereas Mac has supreme control on sourcing whatever they want, and then they control the software and hardware. That's the advantage they have there. The problem is Apple's got an issue with quit smelling their own farts, because Apple used to be the everything machine. What I mean by that is, you want to do graphic design? Get a Mac. You want to do music? Get a Mac. You want to do office work? Get a Mac. You want to do gaming? Get a Mac. It used to be the everything machine. They lost their way. One of the first shoes to drop for me in realizing this was when they started soldering components. Then they stopped playing ball with NVIDIA and just would not let NVIDIA components work. There used to be NVIDIA and Mac computers. Then they stopped supporting NVIDIA. And we all know NVIDIA went further ahead in terms of a lot of different processing with CUDA and everything. They leaned more towards AMD and then ultimately made their own ARM CPU. That's the problem with Mac, is they've gotten too up their own ass to realize the limitations with their own stuff. Don't get me wrong, in terms of battery life, yeah, they do great. But, like, people are like, why don't you just get a Mac to do this? And I'm like, because a Mac won't do my work. Not only that, I have to pay twice as much as I paid for my brand new laptop. I don't have it right here, but y'all have seen it, the Tuxedo Computers laptop that I have in a TikTok video. I still got to make a YouTube video on it. I finally got it set up the way I want. I ended up using Pop! OS on it, yes. Where was I going with this? Yeah, like, it would cost me twice as much to get a Mac with as much memory. And you get Mac people that don't understand how computers work. Well, my Mac computer doesn't need nearly as much memory to run the same things as Windows. What are you doing on your machine? I'm running Adobe and Photoshop and, doing video editing and all that. Yeah, you're going to need memory. Because what they don't seem to understand is memory compression. And a lot of other things. So, yeah. That's my point there. Because no joke, for a lot of the things I do, I would need at least 32 gigabytes of memory. Ideally 64. Almost all of my machines have at least 64. My laptop is now got more memory than my desktop with 96 gigabytes. And the only reason I got that was because it was like, I think like 50 or 100 euro more. 64 gigabytes memory. You playing Minecraft? No, I do a lot of virtual machines. That's why I have a 5950X and 64 gigs of RAM in here. Now, the stream box has 64 gigs, but it originally had 32, and the only reason I got that was the memory kit in here went bad. And when I went to go replace it, it was like, I think 30 or 40 bucks more for 64 gigs of Kingston. So it was like, what the hell? Buy secondhand because someone wants to buy me to buy them a Mac for them. I'm gonna buy secondhand because not gonna lie, the M2s are holding up really well for what they're designed to do. Yeah, they do all right, but the problem is most people are gonna go buy brand new because they think secondhand is secondhand. If you use Gen 2 or a very tight arch installation, you could potentially match that same tightness. Yes and no. See you later, Vampire. Have a good night. Okay, let's see. What is this article you just shared with me? All right, let's see. Straight Arrow News. Minnesota TDS bill sponsor arrested for allegedly soliciting teen. Ew. 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 Hours before his arrest, Eichhorn and 4 other Republicans introduced a bill to classify Trump derangement syndrome as a mental illness. The bill described it as a paranoia triggered by Donald Trump's policies and presidency. Talk about stomping on freedom of speech. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Which kind of VMs do you run? Whatever I need. There's Unix, there's Debians I throw up, there's Kali. I've got an Ubuntu one in here. I've got a Haiku one in here too. I mess with a lot of different things. Sometimes I have them up and try to network with each other to do different things. Once in a blue moon, I actually use my secure laptop that runs VMs too in Cubes OS, and I detonate malware inside of them. That's fun. Yeah, if you're doing actual work, you need 64 or at least 32 gigabytes of RAM. My work laptop that work provides me, they have a standard configuration of 32 gigabytes of memory and half a terabyte of SSD and a Core i7. That's the standard config everyone in the company gets. We all have the same laptops. They just gave me a new laptop because we're moving from Active Directory to Intune, and I had to do some testing, so I just fully moved over to Intune so I could do testing. But yeah. Thoughts on WSL2 and stuck on a Windows device? I use it at work. It works plenty fine. Granted, I hate the Windows UI. I hate Windows and how the whole UX and UI is. I hate it. But Windows subsystem for Linux at least makes it bearable for me to do my work. I have an Ubuntu 2404 VM running WSL2, and that's how I do a lot of my work. Because I know how to do Linuxy stuff. That's just how I work. Just seems like a lot. It's not. It's not. If you're just doing like basic, I'm going to go in a web browser and do things, yeah. 32 seems like a lot. Or even 64. But if you're doing actual cybersecurity or dev work or system administration, stuff like that, 32 is kind of the minimum you need to do a lot of things. Should have taken an allergy pill before I actually started the stream. Getting the sniffles. Oh yeah, I still gotta set up the software-defined radio over here. I'll do that some other time. Oh, and did I mention that I got my Pixel Watch 2 in? So I'm gonna be setting that up with Graphene OS eventually, and I'm probably gonna have a watch on each hand so I can test them out. You know, so I'll have an Apple Watch and a Pixel Watch, and do that. My university recommends a minimum of 16 gigabytes with an average of 24 or 32. Yep, that makes sense. That makes total sense. A lot of people don't think you need that much memory, but you do when you're doing work. 64 gives me breathing room because I do a lot of different multitasking and different tasks going on, so it is what it is. I've done diagnostics on an office network a few times. I virtualize every computer in the office and take a snapshot of each, then boot the whole office and try to replicate the error. Yeah, that can do a lot. 32 DDR4. Yeah, I got 64 on DDR4, 64 on DDR4 here. My new Tuxedo Computers laptop is my first device with DDR5. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Now, it only has 8 cores and 16 threads compared to the 5950X over here that does 16 cores and 32 threads. But that laptop feels like it's a lot more snappy than this desktop. Don't get me wrong, this desktop is still plenty fine. I'm not complaining. But there's definitely a difference. I'm running up to 32 VMs with at least one running 2 more nested VMs. Got that Russian nesting doll in there. I got Ryzen 5 4500, still not going 100%. Yeah, I'm still not going 100% on a lot of my 5950X. I still don't see a need to upgrade. It's one of those, like, I sat back and I'm like, a 9950X would be nice, but I don't want to expense the money. Now, eventually I'll get around to upgrading this, and I'm deciding if I'm just going to upgrade the GPU, which would mean a new power supply, which would mean new cable mod cables. But if I do that, then yeah. 10750H plus 1660 Ti, I'm hitting 100% utilization option often. Yeah, the Intels will do that because the Intels just feel a little bit weak compared to AMD. Let me make that very clear. For the value. For the value, I feel like Intel's just not there anymore. Don't get me wrong. They used to be. But AMD is a lot more bang for the buck. Like, I got a 5950X over here. I got a 5700X over here. I've got an 8845HS in my laptop over there. The only laptop device that I use that has Intel in it is my Cubes laptop. But that's because there's a little bit more dev going on around Intel hardenings and using Pure Boot and Core Boot. Core Boot is primarily Intel focused. There isn't much in the way of AMD there for open source BIOSes and tightening things around it. So I'm still on Intel over there. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of AMD by far. So we're going to take a quick break. Nature is calling. And then we're going to go shoot some things virtually. But let me use the bathroom. We'll be right back. All right. We are back. All right, let's do a quick test to make sure the shit is looking right. All right. Make sure.
Front, left, front, right.
All right, audio's working great. We're gonna switch gears. We can still talk tech and everything, don't get me wrong. We'll still do that. But, we need to get back into the gaming on Linux side of things. So we have the Halo Master Chief Collection. And we're gonna continue on Reach, which I've never really fully played that game through. In fact, this is technically my first playthrough I've ever done because, I think that came out while I was on my several-year hiatus of games. And yes, it works perfectly fine on Linux. I haven't had issues. I also don't think did I play Halo 4? I don't think I did Halo 4.
This is Kilo Dispatch. All available teams advance to Traxxas Tower. Evacuation will commence ASAP.
Copy, Dispatch. What's the status of the tower pad?
Tower pad is green. Let's move these civilians before it changes.
Copy, Dispatch. 4-0 out.
Let's see, it's a little bit quiet out here. Only handguns? Silly. This is Halo Reach. I've never played this before. I've only read the books about Reach. Yes, there is a whole book series in this thing. I used to be very big into Halo. And I remember when the original Halo came out. You don't remember this chapter? Well, I don't either, because I've never played this before, so... Trying to see if I can get ammo. I still, think they nerfed the, handgun in this game. Because the 50 cal used to be, one of the most overpowered handguns, and I loved it. This was, I think, when he... This is when he dropped out of space and landed on the ground. Still gotta pick it up, even though, your secondary firearm is empty. Also, I really don't like the fact that sprinting in here is a power-up that makes no sense. That mechanic in Reach makes no sense to me. You either can have a shield or you can run faster.
Romeo Company, be advised, we have reports of Covenant suicide squads.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's a negative. Keep your eyes open, troopers.
I was like, where are you, little bastard? Can't believe these, grunts have always kamikazed themselves.
Kilo 2-6.
Also, I don't care for the invisible walls they have in this game.
Final protected fire 1. Danger close. My command, over.
Copy, Kilo 4-0. Firing FPF-1 at your command.
Fire FPF-1, over.
Firing FPF-1. Shot.
Hold on to your helmets.
You should be able to run and have a power-up. God damn it. I was gonna go smack that bitch in the head, and instead he blew me up.
Copy, Kilo 4-0. Firing FPF-1 at your command.
Fire FPF-1, over.
Firing FPF-1. Shot.
Hold on to your helmets.
Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Got rats down here. God damn it.
Copy, Kilo 40.
Give me a bigger gun, goddammit.
FPF-1 at your command.
Fire FPF-1 over.
Am I
Firing
not dual wield in this game?
Shot.
Hold on to your helmets.
You instant die. Yeah, well, the grenades.
Kilo 40, request FPF sitrep.
Negative 2-6. Corvette's still coming.
Copy 40, firing FPF-2. Shot.
I do not care for Covenant weapons. I really don't.
Damn! How do you stop that thing?
Let's run back and we can probably get some ammo. I remember there was one Needler back here somewhere. Here we go. Is it because hardcore? It's not that hardcore, but you have 2 grenades just thrown at you, basically, while a guy's kamikazing you. You only have a handgun. You would think that deeper in, as, fortified as Reach is, that you probably have some rifles or better guns. That took care of that for me. More Needler ammo. Needler ammo. It's annoying that you really can't, It's also probably because I was halfway down with my health. There are humans still alive.
Somebody help us!
They're coming! They're after us!
Come on, let's go!
What are those things?
Move to cover!
Lord, just like that!
Picked up a friendly.
A Spartan? Where the hell did he come from?
Who cares?
The sky.
Assist.
Evac Team 7 to Kilo 26. We have eyes on Traction Tower.
Copy, Evac 7. Move to assist the evac. Over.
Alright, let's see. I need shields. Headshot.
Get to the tower!
Elevator in the atrium goes down to the cargo port. Cargo port goes to the tower.
Now get in there!
Contact! On the west!
I'm clear!
There we go.
Okay, let's move in and find that elevator.
This one's mine.
In cover!
God damn it. Don't mind if I do.
Somebody shut that damn thing off!
Come on, Shields. All right.
I'm taking fire! What?
Sticky to the head.
Some free facial reconstruction!
All right, that should get.
What happens now?
So we gotta, what, get the evacuation up? Oh no, I gotta activate that thing.
What the hell's taking this thing so long?
Alright, they're
We're
probably gonna be
evacuating
coming.
A group of civilians on the floor below you. As soon as they reach the cargo port, I'll send the elevator back up.
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position.
Alright, we got a drop ship
Drop
too.
ships! Deploying to the courtyards! Watch your flanks!
God damn, where are they?
Help over here!
God damn it! Came out my flank. Thank you for the follow, Dragon Cop.
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships! Deploying to the courtyards! Watch your flanks!
Shit!
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships! Deploying to the courtyards! Watch your flanks!
Shit! Couldn't detach in time.
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships! Deploying to the courtyard! Watch your flanks!
Two brutes with hammers.
Damn, Lieutenant. Glad you're on our side.
There we go.
Top that elevator and get to the tower.
They're coming this way.
That's the last of them.
Going down. Cargo port and Praxis Tower.
Alright, there we go. Let's activate it.
Get to the tower, you're too late, Lieutenant.
And go.
Been over the starport, pounded the hell out of the place. Cargo port's impassable on foot, rooftop evacs awash. We could use the executive landing pad, except there's no easy way to get there.
I like the same SARS they have like all throughout the game series. Like the voice, I mean.
Other side of the hall there, Lieutenant. Right to triage. Nancy! Die, you son of a bitch! Target acquired! I'm in cover!
Area secure. Area secure.
Radio's buzzing about you, Spartan. You feel like jumping.
Wish I had a rocket launcher right now.
Going mobile! Hello, gentlemen! Clear to engage! Fancy has a beat on me! That's going down. I'm in cover.
I don't think I'll be able to grab them.
Welcome to the Bullfrogs. Other side, on my mark. 3, 2, 1, jump! We're gonna capture the landing pad on the executive wing so the evac birds can land. Try and keep up, Spartan.
You telling me to keep up? You should keep up. Now we gotta go up there. You'd think these jetpacks would last longer.
Covering fire!
Shit. I miscalculated the jetpack's capability to keep me in the air.
More for me.
I need covering fire!
Oh. Other friendly.
Give me some help! Center mass!
Bye, Felicia. I didn't need the night vision anymore. I forgot that was on.
Bullfrogs incoming!
Shit. So I have two main computers, M2 MacBook Air, RAM 2 disk, there's Epic. Also some Optane, 48 PCI. Yeah.
I dust guys like you for a living.
You have ruined my day.
Just out of range.
Now shit, before I actually jump.
Here come the bullfrog!
Alright, come on.
I can't take another shot.
Come on, Shields.
I'm getting killed out here.
Shit, all my teammates are down.
Bullfrog incoming!
Repositioning.
Come on, Shields, come on. Three headshots. Oh, you think I missed you? Alright, cool. So you were just standing there and you could have helped out? Nah. Now we got a drop ship over there.
There's the pad. East end of that tower.
Other side! Other side! Entrance is on the other side!
Alright, let's see. Where can we move up? What annoys me is, like, it feels like we're just at a slow pace.
Martin, over here!
Let's do this. That is your face, right?
shot me.
Lost contact. Bullfrogs incoming!
Alright, come on.
Under fire! Stingers are killing me. Time for some medicine.
Come on, shields.
I'm in position.
There we go.
Plenty to go around.
Okay, we got grunts up there. I don't think I missed you.
More of them.
Anyone else having connection issues? I think it might be you, because I'm only streaming to 2 platforms and it's showing 0 dropped frames right now.
Here come the bullfrogs! Clear.
Here, brute.
Oh, heads up!
Let's see if we can get up to this platform.
Lost contact. Eat lead. Give me an assist over here.
Alright, let's see where we can go from here. Ain't even with the bullet.
Not a tango in sight.
Oh goody, health. Just what I needed. Got a dropship coming in. The Hornet? Okay.
I need covering fire! Spartan.
You were right next to me and you could have, like, blindsided me. Can't see shit. Damn, that was risky.
Yankee 9er to Echo Dispatch. Landing pad is clear. Send in the evac birds.
Copy, Yankee 9er. Birds away.
All right.
Pleasure jumping with you, Spartan. We'll hold this location. You get on that Falcon. Make sure those transports make it out in one piece. This is your ride, Spartan.
The city's been under siege for the last 5 days. Thought we had it in hand.
All right.
And then those Corvettes showed up.
Flying
Our
in.
fleet scattered.
Let's see where we're
Pulling
going
back.
from here.
Hell, we've all got orders to evacuate. Guess some of us just don't like leaving a job half finished.
Evac transport Delta 1-5 to evac dispatch. Loaded up, ready to go.
Delta 1-5, this is evac dispatch. Copy that. Proceed at your discretion.
Midtown airspace is way too
That's
high.
one
Gonna take
less
an alternate
bottle
route.
in the wine
Delta
fridge.
1-5 to dispatch. Banshee squadron on my tail. Taking fire. Mayday, port engine's hit. We're going in. I'm gonna try to set her down. I'm clear.
Fox Actual, UNSC Frigate Stalwart Dawn. Request immediate airstrike on Covenant Corvette over Starport.
Solid copy, Fox Actual. Long swords unavailable at this time. Over.
This is civilian transport 6 Echo 2. I need to go now, Sergeant Major.
Hold on, Echo 2. Stalwart Dawn, I have multiple commercial craft loaded with civilians. I have got to get them out of the city. I need air support now.
As soon as something frees up, you'll be the first to know.
Not good enough.
I've got 600 souls on board, Sergeant Major. I can't wait any longer.
Negative, Echo 2. I can't cover you. Do not take off.
God damn. They're just all over.
Oh my god.
Mayday! Mayday!
6 Echo 2. Can you maintain altitude?
Negative! We're going down!
Son of a bitch. I can't watch this.
Fox Actual, should we send search and rescue birds?
Negative, dispatch. Go for it. Sergeant Major Duval. Awful day so far. Let's keep it from getting any worse, huh? Cubby's all over my missile batteries, and I got 5,000 civilians across the bay waiting for passage out. I need you to arm those batteries, then fire those missiles from the central terminal. Understood? Corvette's been a pain in my ass for too damn long. Give it hell, Spartan.
Two birds! We need to push them back off our beach. Let me get a visual.
Alright.
Pedal to the metal! I'm driving. Going cold. Inbound! Going cold. All yours.
Come on, let's go.
Civilian transport 7 Echo 3 to Fox Actual. My engines are hot, waiting for your go. Copy that, 7 Echo 3. We're working on it.
God damn it.
Going hot!
Fucking AI.
Ready to roll! Taking rounds!
You gonna get in there? Get in the fucking turret!
This was mine! Right on target! The mother trusts your funny! I got a bead. Great, posted. More coming in. Can we do that again?
Yeah, we can do it again.
That's the angle. Got him in my sights. Whoa! Same team! Tango down! Under fire! Yeah, just like that. Hell on wheels! Bingo, baby! Heads up, Sergeant!
That's the first missile battery, Lieutenant. Get it armed. First battery is online. Other one's to your south. Sergeant Major, Covenant are banging on my bay door. I got families and wounded on board. I gotta get airborne. Easy, 7 Echo 3. Spartan's gonna clear the skies.
Get off my damn planet. Suck it, bitch. Alright, let's get this guy armed.
That's it, battery's prime. Now get over to the east complex and fire those missiles. Sergeant Major, the Coveys are almost through my door. Steady, Echo 3. That Corvette is still up there.
Alright, they dropped some bogeys.
They've reached the landing bank. Copy that. Now or never, Spartan.
Get this close. that was tight.
In cover!
Here we go. Oh, you want some too? Got plenty of whoop ass for all of you. So that's how you throw a grenade.
Not a tango in sight.
Getting a little bit low on ammo.
Target practice.
Missile defense online. All evac transports, you are
Here we
cleared
go.
for takeoff. Repeat,
Fire.
you are cleared for takeoff. Go now.
Civilian transport away. You saved a lot of lives today, Spartan.
Copy. Repeat, this is Noble 2, Noble 6, Noble 5. Do you copy?
This is 6. Go ahead, Noble 2.
We picked up your transponder about an hour ago, but could not risk open comms. Covenant have the city sealed tight. We're getting nothing from George.
He didn't make it.
Understood. What's the situation at Starport exit?
The last transport is away.
All right. We're bringing you to us.
Just randomly has a flare on him. All right. Get to the next level. Narrative Navigator. Ball of Reach. I remember this is early on when they first started having contact with the Covenant. Or no, this is shortly after they had. They never actually show us having first contact with the Covenant. I do hate the fact that they killed the TV show. I like the TV show they had.
Your report will have to wait, Lieutenant. The Covenant are jamming all comms to command. Cat needs your help running a counter-op. It's good to have you back. Sorry I came alone. Make him proud.
Hey, thank you for the subscription there. Appreciate you.
Put your wings back on, Lieutenant. We're flying the Falcon.
Thank you, Calippi. Thank you for that sub there. Appreciate you.
Here's the situation. Covenant have deployed multiple long-range comm jammers in high rises across the city. We can't hear Holland and he can't hear us. We're totally cut off. Trooper squads have been trying to take the jammers out, but the coveys are dug in tight. When I confirm targets, I need you to hit them. Hard. Stand by, Six. One of our trooper squads went silent after the hospital got hit. I'll mark the location. Complete their mission and take out the jammer.
Suck it down! I'm clear! Ah! Incoming fire! Shotgun!
Not a tango in sight. Clear.
Goddamn, so many fucking banshees.
Clear!
Oh, and I don't have my jetpack anymore. I didn't find that stupid, but okay. The hell? How would you make this edge over there? And why did they throw us in? Barely having ammo. Not sure the hologram would really help that much. Shit, there's a wall. Some of the walls and for the glass don't make sense in this game. You should be able to shoot through glass.
Contacts, 2 and 10 o'clock. I'll hold them off so you can get to the other side.
Through that doorway! Move, move, move!
And there's a wheelchair. That's just lovely. Goddamn jackal. Oh, don't think I didn't see you. Okay, we got some brutes. Damn it. Fucking A. Fucking A.
Back, you stinking bastards!
There we go. Alright. Got them to wear her down. Come on.
More fruit! Stay back, you stinking bastards!
There we go. Come on, Shields, come on. There we go. Come on. Is it just me soloing you all? Oh, yeah, I forgot my ammo is actually in the top right. So used to other games. There we go. Okay, we got grenades. Why is there just a random handgun there?
Eyes peeled, 6. Jammer should be in your immediate vicinity.
Alright, disabling the jammer.
Noble 2 to Noble 6. I'm showing the hospital jammer offline. Nice work. Soon as you can, I need you back in your Falcon. Noble 2 to Noble 6, you've got incoming tangos.
There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. You missed me. Fuck! They got me from behind. Alright, let's see. God damn it, he smacked me when I was gonna go smack him. Oh, there's 2 health packs here. God damn. That was annoying. Really wish I could sprint and have a jetpack. Makes no sense why I can't do that. Tiny little bit of ammo. Which way do we gotta head now?
Man, this is Gunnery Sergeant Buck from the 11th ODST over.
Copy, Gunnery Sergeant. Go ahead.
Phantom's got one of my squad's painted. I need to take it out and evac my crew.
Clear here.
Alright, 1.6 clicks out.
Area secure.
Alright, 1.2 clicks out.
Stay on target.
still Halo Reach.
Eyes on the prize.
Oh, you did redeem the Pikachu hat. It's on top of the microphone, so there we go. Alright, come on. There we go.
Clear.
Have a click. Goddamn. Third of click out. Quarter click.
Hostiles. Get me in range. Keep your head in the air. Take it.
Hot lead. Line up. Cover.
I'm clear. Move it, Noble.
Incoming.
You want some too?
Stop.
Goddamn. Come on.
Faster. We got a taxi inbound.
I owe you one, Spartan.
I'll see you in hell.
Fort Charlie 2-7 to command. Request immediate assistance.
Go ahead, 2-7.
We're at the Virant Telecom Tower. Got hunters between us and the jammer.
Copy, 2-7. Help is on the way. Noble 6, I'm sending you coordinates for the Virant Tower. Go get those creatures unstuck.
Alright, let's lock the altitude. And get out to a click and a quarter. One click. Give it a little bit of a lead.
Back to our route.
Keep the heat on. Just keep shooting.
I didn't even see that. Alright, one click. Let's go.
Switching targets.
Welcome to my metal shed.
I got it, rat.
business. Hip slap, you bitch.
Fall back, Fort Delta! Fall back! Defensive positions! Go! We'll cover you!
Kayla Reach, find me in the club. That's the achievement name. Alright, we got hunters. One last round in the chamber. Here we go. That objective's
Jammer
done.
offline. Well done, Noble 6. Head back to your side.
I'm surrounded by hunters. That's right, you fucking bitch. That's right, this is my house. Remember this mission in Reach? Yeah, I haven't played this game before, so this is all new to me. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, when I stopped playing games for quite a while, the last Halo to be released was Halo 3.
Oscar 1-8 reporting. Just took out a jammer and we're waiting for evac, but taking sniper fire.
Understood, 1-8. Lieutenant, proceed to these coordinates and clear that exit.
Alright, let's get about 1 3/4 clicks.
Not a tango in sight.
Clear.
Alright, click and a half. Let's go. still amazed me that, like, Halo didn't have, like, what, flying vehicles until, what, Halo 3? The humans? I'm not such a huge oversight.
You want some too? In your face!
Time for some medicine.
Clear here.
Alright. Continue on. I feel like these are targets over here. Oh no! He just fell off the building.
Troopers down. Nothing we could do.
Mayday! Mayday! 7 Delta, 1-9er to all UNSC forces.
What's your status, 1-9er?
We found the jammer, but we're getting hit.
Come on.
Request immediate assistance. Synovia Center is off. Tango.
You still with me, 1-9er? 7 Delta, 1-9er, do you copy? 6, help those troopers if you can, but get that jammer offline either way. This is the last jammer, 6. You're almost there.
Alright, one click out, let's go. Sino Viet Aim Shinam Center. What?
Approaching the objective, 6. Watch for hostile fire.
Come on. I wish you could have a little bit more control with these planes, like the ailerons and all that stuff.
Give me an angle!
Direction! Oh, you want some more?
Weapon is hot! There!
I can do this all day.
Banshee inbound! Give me a range! Steady as she goes!
You know, Banshees used to be a lot more scary in Halo 1 and Halo 2.
Line them up!
Noble 2 to Noble 6. I'm still getting nothing from those troopers. You may have to take care of this jammer yourself.
There we go, still full health.
I'm accessing building
Mega
schematics.
bitch.
There's an elevator on the north landing.
Go. Alright. Calming elevator music. Right now.
You're close to the jammer. Destroy it. It's a trap. Get the hell out of there.
Smacked one. Okay, got it.
Looks clear.
God damn.
Return to your Falcon and stand by for instructions. Noble 2 to Noble Leader. All jammers are down.
Solid copy, Noble 2. New orders. All personnel are to be evacuated from ONI HQ. They confirm.
Confirm Oni Tower
Okay,
evacuation.
so we got about another hour getting in.
Sit rep.
Copies are hitting the HQ in force. They must have zeroed my signal.
Get that evac started.
Roger that. Noble 6, get over here and cover our evac Pelicans. I need you overhead now.
Alright, let's go on, fly boys.
How's this feel?
Any more with that shit, Area secure.
Alright, one click out, let's go.
Command, this is Whiskey 3-5. I've got my eyes on 6 long-range shade turrets in the vicinity of the Oni Tower, making life pretty tough on our evac birds.
Trophy Whiskey 3-5. Noble 6, take out those heavy shades. Another shade turret down. Whiskey 3-6, proceed with evac.
I copy, Command. Thanks.
Noble 6, lose those other shade turrets so the Pelicans can get out of here. Third turret is down.
You'll regret this!
Come on.
Command, we need those shade turrets gone.
Copy 3-5. Go, Lieutenant. Shade turrets are priority 1. That's the 4th shade. Whiskey 3-7, we may proceed with evac.
Solid copy, Command. Appreciate the help.
Noble 6, you've got to neutralize the remaining shades for our evac birds. Whiskey 3-5, you're clear to proceed with evac.
Copy, Command. Much obliged.
Cool. Did that.
Noble 6, you are one stilly-eyed Spartan. I'm extending the landing pad now. Come home, Lieutenant.
There we go. Landing at O&I.
Look at this place. Used to be the crown jewel. Not anymore. Hey, you made it.
It's a regular family reunion. Keep him. I gave him to you. I'll honor him my own way.
George always said he would never leave Reach.
The big man was sentimental.
He gave his life thinking he'd just save the planet. We should all be so lucky.
Sir, that true about Gauntlet Red and Echo teams assigned to civilian evac ops?
Those are senior level communiques.
I hear what I hear. Point is, why put Spartans on defensive deployments?
I need that link to SATCOM, Cat.
Chasing it. But this console's got more shrapnel in it than transceivers. You didn't answer my question.
You want to know if we're losing?
I know we're losing. I want to know if we've lost. Colonel Holland, hailing us. What's he doing on an open channel?
Let's hear it.
In the southwest quadrant of the city. Over. Sierra 259. If you are receiving, I am authorizing override of radio security protocols to link with this channel.
How long for a secure link?
I can't guarantee secure anymore.
Could Covenant trace it to us?
I could.
Noble leader, this is a priority 1 hail. If you are receiving, acknowledge immediately.
Keep it brief.
Carter here. Yes, sir.
We got movement. Multiple Covenant vehicles vacating the area. And they're in a hurry.
How often you see Covenant retreat for no reason?
Radiation flare. Big. 40 million root guns.
Just lost Holland. What's going on?
Atomic excitement scrambled the signal. 90 million now.
Source?
Airborne. Close.
How close?
That close!
That.
First glassing? Me too. Don't worry, I'm on it. Our best option is a fallout bunker on sub-level 2. 96 meters northeast. We get orders from Holland, sir?
We're being redeployed to Sword Base.
Sword? Covenant own it now!
Which is why they want us for torch and burn up. Keep Dr. Halsey's excavation data from falling into enemy hands.
It hasn't already.
Maybe, but according to Holland, the Covenant
more
are
is
still
in this
hunting for
game?
something.
Where does he get off calling a demolition a priority 1?
Come on, get in!
Let's go! Come on!
Gone. The package. So now we're UPS. Dustin Echoes. Halo Reach, complete New Alexandria.
Noble 1, this is Noble Actual. Noble 1, go ahead. We need that base taken out, son. What's your status? Still outside. Thermal on the interior shows standing room only. We're gonna have to thin them out or we'll be way too popular. Copy that, Noble 1. Holland out. We got a job to do, so let's stay focused and get it done. 6, are you in position?
Affirmative.
Good.
Deeds.
Execute.
Dead cheap. Deeds. Alright. Torch and burn up. Let's go.
But they're defending for a major strike, not a small group infiltration. Eliminate all hostile ground-to-air defenses so the rest of Noble can land at Sword Base for the torch and burn. Keep a low profile. We take them by surprise, this will be a hell of a lot easier.
Spartan, we'll follow you.
Alright, try that again. Went a little bit too, hard and fast.
Keep a low profile. We'll take them by surprise. This will be a hell of a lot easier.
Spike, we'll follow you.
Right now, buddy. Alright, shields up.
Cat was right. It does seem like overkill. Sending us back here for a simple demo op.
Only thinks it's worth it. Want to tell you something?
It tells me things ain't so simple.
Might be a Scorpion that's still operational, 6. Take a look.
Hey, put her drive.
Hey.
Take cover! Taking heavy fire! Give me an angle. Fire, let's go! Coming! Tom!
Cool. Alright, let's push on.
Get a move on, Noble 6. Our Falcons are standing by. Time to go to work, Noble 6. Take out those guns.
Pick up the ghost! Fancy, incoming!
One shot, one kill.
Neutralized. Falcons, stand by.
so let's see. Where are we going at now? Battle rifles over there.
Nice job, 6. Falcons, commence descent. Meet you inside the base, Lieutenant.
There we go.
Take that, bastard! Take that bitch down! Eyes up! You're gonna die!
Alright, let's push on. I got a tank. I've got a tank. Hanky, wanna go hanky pank?
Noble team, Falcon group has landed, hostiles engaged. Unit working on getting the gate open. Really missing cat right about now.
Enemy goes down! Tango down! Area clear! On your toes, Vic! Driving it! On the line! That is! Somebody take out that shit! Tighten it up! All tangos in line. Heads up, Spartan! You gotta take out that turtle. Get down!
Here we go. Keep pushing on.
Good. Gate's open, boss. 6, get over here. Cubbies all over the base.
Heads up!
Stuck in here. Alright, let's move on.
Clear!
Tango, coming from the pad. And the garage. Double time at 6, come on.
Targets. I will kill you.
See, why couldn't I push the tank through this area?
Anytime, Noble 6. Get inside the base.
Just in time, 6. Kill them all, Noble.
God damn it.
Looks permanent.
I have visual on hostile infantry. Just in time, 6. Kill them all, Noble.
Excellent work, people. Set the mass. I got this. Let's fly down.
Alright, let's come walk in.
I have to go through maintenance. Elevator's out.
Way this place been done, we're lucky anything still works.
Okay, so... Alright, full health. Moving forward.
Under fire.
Need a better firing line.
Don't let up.
Alright, come on. That all y'all got? Come on. I wish you could carry more ammo with the battle rifle. You'd think they'd carry more than like a couple mags. Alright, let's keep on pressing on. Place looks like hell.
Where are we going now, boss?
Dot.
Please proceed to the pre-arranged coordinates.
Cryptic.
You know as much as I do, Noble 4.
got damn near full ammo.
Coordinates nearby, Commander.
We're close. Up the ramp and to the right.
Yeah. Alright, come on.
Coordinates nearby, Commander.
We're close. Up the ramp and to the right. This is it. In here.
Alright, we're in the elevator. What's next? Yeah, it's kind of weird playing Halo without the flood.
Looks like they got themselves cornered.
Or we're committed to the position.
I'm going with cornered. There's nothing here.
No load-bearing columns either. Sir, if we're supposed to blow this place, this ain't the spot to do it from.
Dot, check your vector.
Vector confirmed, Commander. We are precisely where Oni has directed. Apologies. Coordinates revised. Please confirm?
Revised?
By an AI of unknown origin, whose clearance is well above my own.
Well, it's pointing us a click and a half east and 2,000 feet underground.
That's
I
editing it.
didn't bring my shovel, Commander.
Sir, I say we go AI free on this one. Obviously, these coordinates are junk, and the longer we go chasing them.
What is this, Dot?
Our revised route, Commander.
All right, we came this far.
How much further do we need to go in the belly of the beast? Close the door behind us? That's ominous. You ever get the feeling that you're being watched?
Your new AI friend tell you anything else, Dot? Dot.
She's been expecting you.
That's perfect.
Apologies for the unusual security measures, Commander, but the stakes demand it.
Dr. Halsey. Casualty reports have you listed as...
Yes, well, as they say, news of my death has been greatly exaggerated. I only wish the same could be said of the rest of Noble Team.
We all do, ma'am.
It may please you to learn that the data module Noble 2 procured from Visegrad Station contained precisely what my scientist promised. A latchkey discovery. It has unlocked, at last, the secrets of this excavation.
Not sure I understand.
Your orders were a pretext to bring you to me, and have been overridden. You are here, Team Noble, to ensure the delivery of this vital data to a secure location.
Doctor, our orders are to destroy all sensitive material.
Others will handle the demolition.
I'll need to confirm this new directive with command.
Colonel Holland will be briefed. You belong to Oni now.
Okay. You belong to Oni now. Dick thing to say.
Before you is an alien artifact, neither human nor Covenant in origin, advanced beyond our comprehension, until now. Thanks to Noble 2, the decrypting of its data is nearly complete.
Whatever we're doing down here, we better do it quick.
Have your data ready, ma'am. We're coming to you.
The decrypting process is still underway.
I don't think you understand. We're out of time. If it isn't portable when we reach you, it's gonna get buried.
Bury any of it, and you bury mankind's best chance for survival. Commander, you've been wondering what your Spartans died for? They died for this. Please, buy me all the time you can.
Let's find Halsey's lab.
Okay. I think with that, we can call it a night. I feel like we got still a little bit more ways to go with this game. I don't know, I still like the original Halo 1, 2, and 3. Maybe it's just because I'm a little bit nostalgic and everything. But thank you for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, make sure to follow me on all of my socials. And of course, make sure to join me on Discord as well. We have a Discord server and a Matrix server. But make sure to follow me also on Blue Sky, Mastodon, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging with me. Happy hacking, and stick around for the raid. Stay safe out there.